Okay, I think I'm live. All right, so I just got home and I got the notification in the email that my Sinister Silver Saltmarsh edition got here. Here it is. Here got the box. Let's go inside. And I'm gonna open it for you guys so you guys can see it. Hey, yep. Yep. It's home. It's here. All right. Let's go over here and let's open up the box. Okay, let's see. I'll click this in like that. Okay. All right. All right, here it is. Okay. Yeah. So I got my assistants here. You guys want to say?
Hi!
They've been waiting for this thing to come all week.
Oh, there's a bug on it. Papa,
Yep.
there's a bug.
There's a bug? Oh, got it. All right.
So I've been waiting ever since you announced that you were buying it.
Yeah. So this is the version that I bought for myself and for my family. We're going to run through this here pretty soon. And then you guys probably saw the contest that started today. Beadle Grimm is actually the one giving that one away, and they're letting me do that. They sponsored that, and so this is mine, but I thought you guys would like to see it. Okay, it's really well packaged. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, there's like bubble wrap, a ton of bubble wrap. Let's get the scissors back out. Hard being a lefty sometimes. All right. Oh wow. Did a good, it's loud, job on this.
Can I tap this?
No, let's not do that. All right, look at that. There we go. Is that backwards, you guys? I have no idea if that makes everything backwards. So, all right, that's everything in the box. You want to take that for me? Okay. So it says the Saltmarsh Trading Company bag. This is really cool. It's like what? Unroasted coffee. It is backwards? Okay, I'll try to help you guys out. So it says Saltmarsh Trading Company. What's in the box? And, all right. Here it is. You guys want to take that for me? There it is. Ghost of Saltmarsh, Beadle Grimm's, and it says Sinister Silver Edition. Okay, so let's open this together. Yes. All right. A copy here. And what's really cool is that you can, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like stuff in the water there inside the logo. Like marrow and fish and
It's people.
It's people. Yeah, I see people too.
It's a hooligan.
Oh, there's like hooligan. Yeah.
People.
And there's a kraken,
Be a people.
an alligator, and like a shark around the edge. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's beautifully done. It's almost like there's like metal up here, like all scarred up, and then down here it gets into like to the water almost. It's really cool. Maybe scales. And the cover's the same. Okay. And in here, okay. All right, so here is a little message from Beadle Grimm. It says, "Dear brave adventurer, it was only about 2 years ago that we first boarded this little boat we call Beadle Grimm's and pushed it out into the open water. There was barely enough room on board for the 5 of us. Rations were light, our compass was faulty, but we were doing all the rowing ourselves. But in spite of all that, our spirits were high. For the first time, we were sailing our own ship and deciding our own peculiar fate. In the months that followed, we fought our share of terror-inducing battles, from Reddit raiding parties to the multi-tentacle demon of international shipping. Surviving through the creation of our first premium edition seemed like a minor miracle, but somehow, with your help, we made it to port intact. The boat's a little bigger now, thanks to you. It's still just the 5 of us rowing, but the supplies are suited for a longer journey. We plotted an ambitious course for 2019 and begins with what you hold in your hands, the very first B&G Silver Edition. Whether you're a new customer or a veteran of Waterdeep Dragon Heist box, which I missed out on, we hope the contents exceed your most sinister expectations. Bill, Charlie, John, Matthew, and Paul. Okay, and the top of this says, "What's in the box?" And it kind of breaks out the 4 different kind of books, DM screen, sailing ship maps, special player maps, player handouts. You guys want to look at that? All right, and there's all these little, like,
Can I see?
so
Can I see? Can I see? Can I see?
all this stuff here, and it's all like old and faded, like it's been like treated with tea. You guys can hold on to that.
Coffee.
Or coffee, yeah. Oh man, there's a letter here that's,
Don't read that.
oh, it's partially obscured, like it's been really like saved from a wreck or something. It's super cool. So part of it's missing.
Elvish cursive.
Yeah, it's got this really cool script. Oh, it's pages from a journal, I think. Now, I'm not going to give you that because that might be part of the campaign. All right, and here's some more handouts. Okay, thank you. And
Don't read anything.
here's like an official,
Contract.
like a contract, 2-sided. Yeah, so if you guys win this, and that one will be an untouched copy straight from Beadle and Grimm's, you can get one, or they still have a few left if you want to go and buy one as of this recording. So one of the cool things that Beadle and Grimm's does is they have these encounter cards, and so what they're meant to do is to basically sit over the top of your DM screen to show your players what they're facing, and then on the back it's all the stats that face you as the DM. And so you're like, okay, so you can kind of reference that. And I've made some homemade versions of these for my own campaign, and they're so good. They're so great. And I don't think that'll spoil anything. You guys can look at that. Everyone gets a turn. Okay. Here's some map stuff. Let's open this up. Okay. Yep. Yeah, if you know Photoshop, you could probably make those for your stuff, but man, the ones that Beadle Grimm makes has all the official arts and the stat blocks. Can you guys put the trash? Okay, what we got here? Okay, so these are some things that kind of spoil the adventure that I'm not going to show, but like they're super cool art. I'll just kind of show really quick. My kids are covering their eyes. Oh. I'm not going to show you that one. That one's awesome. Yeah, some of these are really cool. Contract negotiations. All right, these are like meant to like set the scene. Okay, you guys can look at this one. This one's been leaked. Actually, it's like a crab fight, a crustacean fight.
Look,
and there's the
it's
hooligan like betting on who's going to win the crab fight. Look at that, isn't that crazy?
Cool.
They showed that, which is really awesome. And then here is the stuff that I was really excited about. These are some of the metal things made by Hancholo. If I can open it. There we go. All right, so I think this has been shown a little bit. Throw that away for me. So this is a medallion that has like a shark on it. Get that a little closer for you guys. Boom! Look at that. Isn't that great?
There's stuff on the other
Okay,
side.
Witch Teeth. I'm opening the Beadle and Grimm's Ghost of Saltmarsh Sinister Silver Edition live. I just got it on my doorstep like a few minutes ago, and so I'm showing it off. And then there's some cool stuff on the back, and like this is thick. This is like beast, and this is like a real like leather strap, so you can put it around your neck or wear it as an eye patch. You guys can look at that. Got my helpers here. And then here's another. We can redo it. So, and here's another like a pen. I'll show you the front. Look at that. That's super cool.
It's like a vortex.
And what I love that they do is they have the double pin back here, and the reason they do that, if you do a single pin or even a bar, it's going to like on your shirt, right? It's going to, because of the weight. These are heavy. These are really well made. They have that thickness to them, right? And so they're going to like twist and turn on your shirt, but when you do the 2 pins on the back, they stay fixed in place. That's a really cool thing they did. That Hancholo, the manufacturer of these. So you guys can look at that. Don't leave those back in a second. All right. Oh my gosh.
It looks like a Moana thing.
Here, so there's a ship that you can get called the Sea Ghost, which is kind of part of the inspiration of the ghosts of Saltmarsh. Is referenced back to this ship. Where'd my scissors go? Do you guys have my scissors? Do I have my? I have my scissors. Okay. I'm gonna kind of crack this open with minimal wear and tear. And I'm gonna just put everything opened over here. I'm just gonna leave this right here in the front so everyone kind of knows what we're doing. Been waiting to pick this up. Thank you for streaming. Absolutely. I'm as excited as you guys. I've seen a couple like really quick unboxings, but nothing like this really. And so, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff in here. All right, real quick. So here is a, oh my gosh, guys, the Sea Ghost. Look at that. And this is dry erase. This is a great quality.
Holy carp.
And there's multiple deck levels, the interior. What's on this side? Oh my gosh. Like here, I'm gonna stand up. Look how big this is. This whole thing. Isn't that incredible? And then on the back, there's more. Like you're gonna, like I just wanna live here now. This is where we live now, guys. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll put that there. Sorry. There's some other kind of stuff here. Yeah, I won't show maps and things. More handouts, crazy handwriting, a map that I can't show you.
Contract.
Do we actually
Certificates of achievement that you can actually sign. Yeah, because what they did in, I'll tell you guys and you guys. So in Dragon Heist, one of the first things you do is you rescue somebody for Volothamp Goddarm, and his reward is he gives you a house with a deed. And in the platinum box for Dragon Heist, they actually had the deed that you could go and sign and stamp. It was awesome.
Can we sign and stamp it?
So there's more of this stuff. There's that symbol again that you saw on the pen. So I haven't looked at this at all, so I hope this doesn't spoil anything for anybody. There's like a legit treasure map that is one-sided. I'm just showing it really quick. All right, so these are like NPC pages and some like maps that you can show or these are for the DM, I think. Oh yeah, these are for the DM to have the maps. And then here is this town of Saltmarsh. I'm holding it this way because this is actually north going this way, but it's presented this way, so it kind of throws some people off. I've seen some people kind of complain about that, but that's a beautiful map. I wonder if it has the artist on here. I don't think this is Dyson. I think this is somebody else. But yeah, so north is this way, so along the coast. Isn't that crazy? It's beautiful. There's so much stuff in this box. And then here's the dunes. All right, and so then instead of getting like one book that's like Saltmarsh and you have to flip through everything, they kind of break it down into different adventures, like 1 through 3 and 4 through 6 and or something like that. And so here is oh, it says it right on the cover. Chapters 1 and 2, Saltmarsh and the Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh. These are the redos of the 5th edition treatments of some classic U-series stuff. Yeah, you guys, it's $175 on Beadle Grimm's website. There's a few left. I don't get any money for you going to buy them, but I get immense satisfaction that you can have this really cool thing. So there's that.
Worth every penny.
That is worth every penny. And it's just like it is in the book, right? It's just done a little bit differently. There's some stuff, and there's Saltmarsh again, that map. Some of that great art there. Yeah, and then you open the whole thing and you got that whole splash page with the Kraken in the background, and there's a hooligan coming into the little boat, into the dinghy. This cute guy. If he doesn't become my familiar, I'll be sad. All right, so that's chapters 1 and 2. And then it's chapters 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that's crazy. So Danger at Dunwater, Salvage Operation, the Isle of Abbey, and the Final Enemy. And there's an awesome Sookhuigan guy sitting there on the throne. And then a glass, or is he glass or steel? Is he steel?
Glass steel.
Minotaur. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh. You guys. And then here's the final chapter. Temerot's Fate, and chapter 8, the Styles. Oh. Which looks sufficiently creepy. Maybe you want to bring a cleric for that. got some guys trying to burst in. And then you got the back that shows this old ship in dry dock. That's awesome. What was on the back of this one? Okay, I showed that one. That's awesome. Okay, and then there's a fourth book that has, is the appendices. The appendices, the appendix. So like extra miscellaneous stuff. Look at that. It's amazing. And they got some lizard folk in there. What is in this? Let's find. Oh, wow. So this is where all the extra stuff is. Like if you want to run your own like seafaring campaign, all of this is in there. And like what crew members do and how to run a mutiny and extra backgrounds and how a warship, all the stats for a warship and some basic outlines of how that would look by the deck, which is incredible. Offers different types of officers, officers' quarters, a sailing ship and its hold, a long ship, and a keel ship. Look at that, wow. And those are Dyson, I think, Dyson logos. And this one is a keel boat, stat blocks, how to do battles between other ships. That's amazing. Another little handout that fell out, like kind of a clue card. You probably write them. Okay. Oh, here is the DM screen.
Can I show it?
So, wow. So I've not even opened it yet, but like, hey, look at some of this art. Let me angle it down.
There's more art.
Yeah, Devin, you can try to win it, brother. Just take all the options to get more entries. So you guys can win this. Beadle and Grimm's. Invite other people to enter the contest. Look at that. And then on the inside, and they've kind of spoiled or shown the inside before, but all the same kind of stuff you'd expect on a DM screen. But some of the differences, let's do this, is you got stats for a warship and a longship. You got random encounter tables for coastal, swamp, and underwater monsters. How the rules for swimming, the rules for crashing, rules for underwater visibility, underwater combat, storm DCs, the DC for surviving a storm at sea. Oh my gosh. Storm checks, storm results, quick ship names like the High Seas, Stormbreaker, Melora's Servant, Little Rose. Oh man, and there's stats in here for all the ships. They kind of statted out: a warship, a longship, keelboat, sailing ship, and rowboat. That's incredible. Son, I know you wanna look at that. And then here is a map of the styles, which is again just a huge map. And this doesn't feel like paper. It's like a kind of a durable plastic almost. Feel that. It almost feels like fabric, but I know it's not. It's like woven plastic almost.
Yeah.
And so here's this. I'll show you guys. These maps are huge. Look at this. Boom. And then on the back, there's interior maps of some big locations I can only assume. Well, it doesn't have any, my daughter doesn't want me to show maps because it's a secret, but there's no extra things in there. Okay, that could be a secret, but I only showed it for a second. All right, but it doesn't have any stuff on there. Here, can you fold that for me? Okay, take it over there for me and fold up. All right. All right, and that's it, finally. Is that everything?
Pretty sure.
Oh my gosh. You guys, this thing is incredible.
No miniatures.
Yeah, it's like a vinyl G Carter on King 16. Yeah, so now, here is some notes, like, and these are super picky. There's no miniatures, but they already said there's not gonna be miniatures. The platinum boxes that they do, and I think there's gonna be a platinum box for Descent into Avernus coming out this fall, September, I want to say 16th, 17th, I forget right now. It's so amazing, oh my gosh. Yeah. Don't feel bad, a lot of us just have the book. Yeah, guys, I can't even, like, how awesome this is. So there's no dice, and there's no miniatures. Other than that, big deal. Because those encounter cards, I think, go way beyond what you would do for minis, I think. Because I don't really use minis, I use like coins and Lego pieces and stuff. So having that great visual from these encounter cards like this, I think more than makes up for that. So, yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
And you can also play Saltmarsh with the Saltmarsh dice.
Yeah, I'll tell them about that. So there's 90 dice in there, and but what you can do is you can go to my website, thecriticaldice.com, and I actually had a set made that works perfectly with the aesthetic of Ghosts of Saltmarsh called the Saltmarsh set. Go to my website, it's right there. If you enter the contest, you actually got an email about it with a huge discount. So grab that and make this box even better. Even if you didn't get the box, it'll make your adventures in water all better. So let's see, we got this map of the styles, the customized water-based DM screen, which goes a long way. You've got the map of the Sea Ghost, which is dry erase, which is amazing. You've got a ton of these encounter cards. You want to open the encounter cards a little bit?
Yes. Can I do it?
You guys want me to show the September 15th for Avernus? All right, great. Brilliant dice, by the way. Yes, they are. I love playing with them. Everyone I show them to, everyone kind of freaks out. They're so beautiful. The pictures are great, but when you see them in your hand, they're really phenomenal. So I'm going to open. Well, I want to make sure there's no spoilers, right?
Yeah, but the monsters aren't spoilers.
You know you'll be encountering them. Yeah, baby Kraken doo. Okay, so big Kraken. Let's see. You got the Goblin card.
That'll be useful.
What's this called? A Thule? No, let's see. What's it? A Chul. Chul. And then you've got the. So have you guys seen these before? So basically they open up like this. You got the stats here, the picture there, and then you know what? I have a DM screen right here, don't I? So you get your DM screen out, like the one that came in the box. Thank you. And we're going to use that Thule there. And then you just set it right there, and so your players can see what they're going to face against. And then on the inside, hold on, don't do two. On the inside, you've got the stats sitting right there waiting for you. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's see some of this art. Same the art you'll see in the book. Some of this stuff is brand new though. So hold on, actually it closes like this.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, so some of this art you've seen before, but some of this art's brand new. Like, that's not in the monster manual. This is new art.
That's old art.
That's old art? The
Yeah,
Bullywog, that's new art. This guy, yeah. This is new art for sure. This is from the book. That's new. Got some skellies and some zombies. A couple other things that I'm not going to show. Ghoul. My favorite, the Manticore. Look at this guy. Merfolk, yeah. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so I'm not going to go through all of these, but there's still, like, there's probably, here, let's do this. Son, would you count how many cards there are for me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you've got the appendices, you've got 8 chapters broken up into 3 books plus the appendices, and including the titular one, Ghost of Saltmarsh. And you've got little maps, you've got a handout map, which is great. You've got some encounter maps that I will not show you. You've got a treasure map here. You've got bonus encounters that you can use just kind of anywhere. You've got a bunch of these like handout clue documents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What else? 30? Okay. 30 encounter cards. What was I up to on this? I forget now. But there's like, here's one more, and another one, and another one, and another one, and then these kind of like scene setting cards here that kind of help you describe a scene for your players, and they're 2 to a sheet, and on the inside it even tells you when to show it. So I know it's backwards for you guys, but it'll tell you like show this one at the Puritan battle, location chapter 7 page 4. That's amazing. This one is for chapter 8, page 31. And there's a bunch of those. So, and then they're all double-sided. And then, of course, yeah. And then, of course, you've got this badge that I showed you before that has the double pins that keep it nice and straight on your torso. And then you're gonna model that for me. And then she's got this great necklace with this pendant, with a shark pendant that is really thick. There you go.
It feels like wax, sort of.
Has a waxy texture to it.
Yeah, right.
And now, of course, I can't fit all this back in the box because this is amazing.
I remember how.
It's okay. And then a nice little thing from Beadle and Grimm's, and then who worked on this. Beadle and Grimm's, you can get extra stuff from their swag and their store. This is awesome. So that is shut up and take my money, keep going. What stream is this? So basically, to wrap it up, this was Ghosts of Saltmarsh, the Sinister Silver edition from Beadle and Grimm's. I just got it in the mail maybe 30 minutes ago. And so guys, it's amazing. It's $175, which is worth absolutely every penny. And it came in this really cool sack that has the logo on it that says Saltmarsh Trading Company, and an anchor with a tentacle, a octopus or perhaps a kraken tentacle wrapped on it. And so I just did the unboxing for this. And am I going to get the Baldur's Gate one? So I might not, actually. I'll probably end up giving one away. But it's too scary for me. I'm a wuss. So I won't be doing that one. But so two action points for you guys. Go to my website, thecriticaldice.com. There's a set of Saltmarsh dice there, unofficial ones that I had made, that set that are so in this wheelhouse, because this box set does not come with dice. Grab those. And then, of course, the contest going on right now for 2 weeks, where you can enter to win one of these. This one's mine, you can't have it, but Beadle and Grimm's is going to send you one if you're the winner. So make sure you do that. Click all the things, open the emails, and do all of that. So I will take some quick questions about this. I see that I have some questions. You're welcome for doing the stream, you guys. Okay, I push the question button. Let's what happens. Why you so good looking? Thanks, Steven. I don't know if you guys know the band Amberlynn. I'm friends with their lead singer, Stephen Christian, and he likes to troll me on my videos. So, hi, Stephen. All right, any questions, you guys, about Saltmarsh or about this set from Beadle and Grimm's? Type furiously, otherwise I'm going to conclude the stream, and I'll put this back up later on my YouTube channel, Critical Dice on YouTube. And so you guys can go back and look at this, maybe do some freeze frames and get a closer attention for this. While you're typing, you had a question, yes?
Question.
Yes.
Is Xanathar Guild is Xanathar Guild everywhere, just not?
I don't know. Okay. All right. Any idea how fast the shipping will be? So now, so before it was all pre-orders, and so everything came out end of last week, end of this week for the pre-orders. But now that it's done, it's made, pre-orders are over, and you can just straight up buy it. The shipping is pretty fast. I got my notification on Tuesday, and it came here on Friday. So it got here in like 2 days. And they're shipping from Canada, actually. The fulfillment center is in Canada, and I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is pretty far away from Ontario, where that shipped out from. And so it got here pretty fast. 2 days through. Who shipped it? Was it what's the label on the box? Is it FedEx, UPS, USPS?
It's Amazon.
It's FedEx. I remember the notifications, FedEx. So yeah, so that's how fast it goes. Recommend this adventure for beginner players? Yeah, I think so, because I don't think there's a high learning curve for Saltmarsh. as far as I've seen, and the fact that you've got this box with all these extra cool things, it's going to blow the mind of any new players. It's going to be amazing. They're going to freak out. So with the encounter cards you put on the edge of the DM screen, that would be awesome. They'll love that. The handouts, the pins and badges and all this kind of stuff, I think they'll really like it. So yeah, this is a great way to get somebody into a fully immersive D&D experience for Saltmarsh. Let me do that. Yeah, there we go. You mentioned battle encounters. Are they like grid templates for minis? Yeah. So so there's a lot of maps here where you can do the grids if you want. If you do Theater of the Mind, that's fine. You're not missing anything. There's a few things here where you could use it just for DM reference, where they kind of show you where troop placement is. So even if you're not doing minis, it gives you a good visual reference behind the screen. And then you also could use the maps of the styles of Saltmarsh itself. And so even if you don't do miniatures, you're not going to lose out on a lot. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. All right. Okay, so are they selling the DM screen with the nautical info separately? I don't know. I would encourage you to go to beadlegrims.com and check out their swag, is how they call their store. Maybe they're selling that separately. I don't know. Or you could check on Amazon. Maybe there's somebody who is being industrious, or maybe they put it on there. I really don't know. You can check it out. Devin, we'll see you, man. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Got more questions in the cube here. The giveaway global, and how many players would be best for this? I think that this is typically 4 to 6, but you could scale it any way you want. Even if you did, like if you had 9, 10 players, although I don't recommend that unless you're experienced, you could do more, but typically they write these adventures for 4 to 6 players, which is pretty typical for D&D. The giveaway, unfortunately, is not international. For some of the smaller giveaways, I can do them internationally because there are some places like the province of Quebec, thanks Quebec, that make giveaways very, very difficult. And you have to jump through all these hoops and sometimes even pay money to give things away. So this one was not going to be international, but some of the others I will make international, absolutely. In fact, I think all the giveaways I've done before, about 50-50 have been domestic versus international, some UK and even Australian winners, yes. And one in Mexico, when I did the, yeah, it was one in Mexico City that won. So yeah, so I'll do another one a different time for international people. Maybe I'll do an international only giveaway, that'd be fun. So if you live in Germany or the UK, you'll get your slam dunk then. All right, cool, guys. I think that's it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget Beadle Grimm's Sinister Silver edition of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. You can win it. Click the link in my profile. There you go. Thanks, guys. Bye.